So, hi everybody, this is Yusuf again for day 2 for the Back to C Rebuilding My Programming Fundamentals and Knowledge by using C language. So, here today, yesterday, we have learned about the statements, the fundamentals in C language, and we have developed some small applications or small print files to understand the C commands and also so this is rebuild my C. So I have it here as this is the most sophisticated program we have developed yesterday, which is just printing, importing stdio and printing some lines with the new lines each one. So that's the stage we have reached yesterday, and the goal for this live streams is to rebuild my learning or rebuild my fundamentals in C. So in the current era of AI agent, we used to code with agents, but I needed something back to the fundamentals, something low level programming to understand, to keep myself updated as well. And the vision for this is to have as well to be part of the Linux kernel development. So yeah, that's my end goal. So today I will go directly to the variables, and also so this is the typical variable naming for any language. So we have the data type, the name variable name, and later we have also the value. So basically we have, let's say, vim 05.c insert mode include stdio.h int main. So we have it here, int my age 29, return 0. So this will do nothing except only setting a variable called my age. And here we have printf use of age is, so I think naming variables, that's integer, I know that one. Declaring and then setting a value, or setting while declaring, that's both options. Output formats or output variables, this is printf. Let me test it. So they are saying it will create an issue if you wrote directly printf my age y. Okay, GCC, and let's do so here an error, incompatible integer to pointer conversion. So I cannot convert directly the integer to string. I have to do that the previous actions here. So here, which data type is used to store integers? Int. That's the normal standard, correct? What is the correct syntax to declare variable and type int with the value is? Okay, we could do this one, correct. This is not correct. This is not correct. So only this. Great. So int my num 50. Correct. So still some basics are there. So let's continue. So here I have int and my number 15 print. This is we just tried it before 1 second, so this is not working. So printf is missing format specifier, yeah, because this is a digit, so we have to do percentage d, and then we will write the percentage. That's correct. Which data type is so store a single character? That's a character, yeah. What's the correct syntax to declare a float variable named myFloat? Let's just 1 second, I have an important thing to share. Float a variable name without assigning a value. So this one, that's correct. You can declare variable in C without assigning it value and assign the value later. True. That's correct. So yes, let's share it to X. Let's share the result with X. Yeah, till it's load. So the current lesson is finished. We'll go to the next session. C format specifier. That means x6.c. Insert mode include stdio.h and main and num variable. Let's call it 15. Char character var d. So now we'll print them both in the same file. So number is $d, character is $, not dollar, this is percentage sign C. So we'll pass it as num bar, then char bar, return 0 and close it. So let's try to compile it. 06.c minus object 06.o. It's giving us, okay, let me see what's the issue here. Okay, it should be working. What's the error? I think in C only not single quote, not double quotes. Yeah, it was single quote, not double quotes. So 0.o. Yes, that's it's working now normally. So that's how to print character, numbers, integers in the same. If you would write to float, this would be f. Okay, so that's typical. My favorite number is 15, so this is minus d. Character, we have to print or percentage sign, then the character, and it's equals. What format specifier is used to print an integer in value? Is d, digit. So let's share this here. Okay, next question. And my num is, I think we should do it like this. Yeah, correct. What format specifier would you use to print floating point number? percentage, then F, because it stands for float. Correct answers. What will the following code output? Int my number 15. Yeah, that will be 15. Because the value was 15, so it will print the integer. Okay, display the sum of 5 plus 10 using two variables. So here it will be int x5. Which format specifier is used to print a single character in C? It will be %C. Yeah, that's straightforward, that's good. You can print the value directly in printf without using a variable as long as the correct format specifier is used. You can print the value directly use in print without using a variable as long as the correct format false. Why? I didn't like it. I didn't understand why. No worries, we'll continue. So here, now we have finished how to print the variables in C and print the values. Yeah. So I think the next step is to go for C variables. This is, we already covered them. How to add, subtract. I have to just skip it because it's the same with C++ and Java and the normal arithmetic designs or arithmetic variable addition, subtraction, multiplying, division. It's the same. So first thing, like I am trying to refresh my knowledge about C language, how to rewrite the functions, these things, typicals. Then we'll go for the drivers, then go for the full aspect or dealing with an open source project. So yeah, that's the steps, the first steps. What happens when you assign a new value to an existing variable in C? This is before pointer, so that means the previous value will be overwritten, the previous value is deleted, and the variable is clear. Okay, the new value is ignored and an error occurs. The previous value is overwritten, that's no. Yeah. The previous is deleted, no. It will be overwritten. Let's check. Yeah, correct. What will the following code output? My number is 15, then I assign a new value to the my number variable. It will be 10, so it will be 10. So the latest value will be to the variable, to that variables. So I have here my number, number is 15, then my other number is 23, then I assign my other number to the my number, it will be 23, so it will be 23. You have to read sequential. First, you are creating a variable called my num, then you are creating my other num, so you have a box 15, then you have a box 23, and then you assign, let's go here, you assign this value to this box. So here you have it 23. So that's the idea here. Correct. Which of the following line correctly assign the value of one variable to another? This is plus equal. I think this is if statement. So this is the one. This one will check if 15 equal to my other number, it will be 1. If not, it will be 0. What the following code output? Int x equal 5, y equal 6, 11, then it will be 11, the sum. Yes, correct. That will be great, yeah. So let's continue the variables things. Now in the declare multiple variables in one go, maybe to declare one variable, to declare more variables than one, use comma separated list. So let's go here, vim 06.c, not .c. So I have it here. Let's go to the insert mode, include stdio.h int main. It will be int x, y, z, mn, for example. Then we'll say x to y to z to y to z to m to 6. Return. Let's first test this. Return 0. I want to check the syntax. GCC 0.7 minus O 0.7.O. So the syntax is correct. Let me do another thing, is to say here, okay, this is a comment. So here x to 4, y to 6, z to 10. Okay, so here print f d x multiplied by m, for example, let's say. It will work? Yeah, it will work. So we are multiplying that number to m. So we could declare it in one line separated by comma, or we could declare it one by one separate lines, or we could declare it in assigning the same value to all, since the C compiler will work from right to left. So I am assigning here, if you could see, I am assigning here this in this line. First I will be assigning m to 6, then to z, then to y, then to x. So it will be all of them with the same number. So here this is what has meaning of this two. Also this is, okay, I knew it was coming. I'm starting to get the details. Separate each variable with a semicolon. How to declare a multiple variable of the same type in C. Separate each variable with a semicolon. No. That's that's one. Use a comma separated list. That two. This is confusing. Separate each variable with a semicolon. That's that's not correct. Use a comma separated list. And no. Declare each variable in line. Maybe. But as the best one is a comma separated. Maybe that's the best option. Yeah, that's correct. Fill the missing parts to create 3 variables of the same type using a comma separated list. Yeah, that's the approach one. So here, since it is integer, we'll go to this approach. But if you have different types, you have to declare it in separate or separated by columns, semicolon. Int x equal 5, y equal 6, z equal 15. So it will be 61. Yeah, because we are adding all of them and they are in the same type, so it will be definitely integer as well. Exercise C, multiplier multiple variables. So in C, int x, y, z, then we have the same value x, y, z. Hello. What does the following code? Yeah, it will assign to z, and z will assign the value to y, and the y to assign it to x. So it's the same value for f6, the same. Assign different values? No, it's the same value, which is 50. Declare variables without assigning value? This is not correct. So this is 50. Correct. How would you declare 3 integer variable ABC with value 1, 2, 3? So this is correct. This is correct. This is not correct because this is going to the what you call tuple tuple approach, which doesn't, which is not supported in C. This one is not correct, so both of them are not correct. This one, int A equal to 1, int B, this is not correct. This is correct. Yeah, because if you have different semicolon, that means the line you have to go to separate line. Int x, y, z, then it's 20, 20, 20, 20, it will be 60. So we're adding the same value, it's like 3 multiplied by x, 60. Let's share it. We get high score. Post. So we finished this one, declaring variables. So here in this one, C variable names. C variable name, all C variable must be identified. Okay, identifier can be short names like X, Y, and more descriptive names, age, sum, total volume. So here we are here. Okay, so this means in this tutorial we should not use ambiguous names like X, Y, Z. What's that? So we should use a descriptive good variable name that describing the value for that variable or for that box. So here minutes per hour 60. So here instead of writing M or MI, we should declare it minutes or minutes per hours. So the general rules are: names can contain letters, digits, underscore. Names must begin with a letter or underscore. That's only the allowed special character, which is underscore. If you are going without underscore first or putting a dollar sign or something else, it cannot be there. Underscore, only the special character can be written with C. So here name are case sensitive. My var is different than my var this small. I want to test this one because most of the language saying it's a case sensitive, but it's not. Let's go to the include stdio.h, then int main. So this is they are saying int my var 4 int my var equal to 8 print f. Here you go, your test. Let's write my var. Let's see the value. Okay, there is a mistake here. Return 0 and close the bracket. So I have it here. GCC 08.c minus O 08.0. Okay. Use of undeclared my file. Okay, that's not correct here. Yeah, that's correct. Now it's working. Correct. So it was, even if you change the capital case or smaller case, it will be treated as a different variables. It cannot be with the same variables. So be careful in using the same name for different things. Usually uppercase is all the uppercase variable used for constants. So just try to have it with the same style for naming. So name can contain letters, digits, underscore. Name must begin with a letter or underscore. You cannot start with a number. Name are case sensitives. Name cannot contain a white space or special character like this. Reserved word such as int cannot be used as a name, but you can write int A, int B. So that's also allowed. Valid or not valid. Naming style many C programming use camel case. I use this one for my other programming language. This is camel case. That means the first word character will be small, the first one, and the second one, the first letter will be capital case. Only the first letter of the second, third, fourth word. So you have it here. What is recommended practice when naming variable in C? Use short, single letter. This is not correct because X, Y, Z, you cannot understand the type of values you have put in there. Use descriptive names to create understandable code. Correct? This is not allowed using reserved word as a variable names. So let's continue with the questions. This is the last tutorial for today. But an example of descriptive variables, index, that's not correct, I'm not correct, total amount is correct. Underscore only, no one can knows what the value is there. So total amount. What character can variable names in C contain? Letters, digits, underscores. Okay. This is correct. This is not correct, not correct, not correct. So only this. Correct. Thank you. What will happen if you try to use a reserved word as a variable? The compiler will ignore it. The compiler will throw an error. Let's test it. Int. Compiler will throw an error. So this is the one. Let's share it with X. So let's post it here. And thank you for joining today. Like I mentioned or I started, the aim of this series is to rebuild my knowledge, my fundamentals in C, and also escape the LLM agent trap, let's say. And the vision for this all is to contribute in Linux kernel development with Linus and the others. That's the vision. After 1 year, I want to contribute in that project, but since I don't have the basics. So this is the full journey. Hope you like it. Subscribe please, and like, join, support, and thank you guys.